Hey there guys, Robert here, and welcome to episode 4 of season 4 of RobGioMegacollabs. For this episode, we're going to be ranking Daft Punk's third album, Human After All. So Human After All is where Daft Punk decided to go for another 180-degree turn in terms of their overall sound. Instead of demonstrating the easily gratifying and catchy disco tones that they demonstrated on Discovery, they decided that for this album, they wanted to go for a more aggressive, albeit heavy rock approach. And yeah, this is probably my least favorite mainline album from Daft Punk. Although, I do think it is pretty solid. And I cannot wait to do the rankings with you guys. So we have 11 people who joined this episode, and those people are Ecstasy7410, DJ Cams, Chase the Beyonder, David Sparts, Johnny, L Galaxy, Christopher Tom, Donald38, Siraman, Miguel Sanchez, and Retro Galaxy. So yeah, we have an amazing roster here with us today, especially since Chase the Beyonder and Christopher Tom are newcomers to the series, especially the latter. I really do love his in-depth commentary videos. And he makes some really good music too, so it's really good to have Christopher Tom here with us today. So yeah, let's get the usual disclaimers out of the way. Before we get started, please keep in mind that these rankings are based on our personal enjoyment and nostalgia and are also based on our personal opinions, so our rankings might be different from yours. If you would like to let me know how you would rank the album, or just like to let me know what your opinion on this album may be, just feel free to leave that down in the comment section down below. And yeah, I got no other fancy talk left for me to say. Now, without any further ado, it's Human After All, ranked from worst to best as ranked by more than one person. Enjoy. Number 10, On Off.
Thousands of it's big. 30 million.
Number 9, Steam Machine. Number 8, The Prime Time of Your Life.
Do it now, don't wait and live it. Today, the prime time of your life. Gonna do it now, don't wait and live it. Today.
Number 7, The Brainwasher. The first song tied for the number 5 spot is Make Love. The second song tied for the number 5 spot is Emotion. Number 4, Television Rules the Nation. Number 3, Technologic. Number 2, Robot Rock. And finally, number 1, Human After All. So yeah, that was the ranking proper, and yeah, thank you to everyone who submitted to this Mega Collab ranking. It is always greatly appreciated. And now it's time for me to say what I think about Human After All, and I legit think that this is probably my least favorite Daft Punk album by a considerable margin. But even then, I still do think it is quite solid across the board. Sure, it has some amazing standouts, but there are 3 other tracks that don't really do much for me. On Up is just kind of a boring interlude that doesn't stick out much from the track listing at all. Steam Machine and The Brainwashed, on the other hand, are just kind of grating to me, and they're only okay at best. But there are some pretty good standouts here, and they do make up for this album. Technologic is really catchy, still bangs, I absolutely love it. Make Love, I ranked it up so high on my ranking because of how different it sounds compared to the rest of this album. Like, it doesn't sound anything like this album, and yet I absolutely love it. It's kind of like the upbeat version of the track Something About Us from their previous album. And of course, I really gotta give it to Robot Rock as the best track on here. Even though it takes a direct sample from Breakwater's Release the Beast, it is still a banger. I absolutely love it. And it's still among the best tracks that they've ever made to date. But yeah, this album is still probably my least favorite Daft Punk album. It's pretty good, but not quite great in my eyes, and not even in masterpiece territory. It's just pretty solid. It's not even that bad, or even in decent territory in my opinion. It's just good. But yeah, let's see what some of you had to say. There's a section in the forum where you can let me know what your opinion on the album is. If you do fill out that section, then your opinion will be in the next episode segment. Please note that one last section is also completely optional, so you really don't have to fill out that one last section, but filling it out is always greatly appreciated. Also, I give the participants an option to rate this album a score out of 10, and as a result, the average rating for this album is a 7.3 out of 10. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Season 4, Episode 4 of RobGioMegacollabs. The next episode will be on their soundtrack album for the movie Tron Legacy. The link to the forum for Tron Legacy will be in the description down below and also in the pinned comment. And the forum will be closing on Sunday, February 13th, 2022 at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I'm going back to closing the forums at Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because now that I make RobGioMegacollabs on Tuesdays instead of Mondays, I feel like that closing the forums at that specific time would give people just an ample amount of time. But yeah, I'm pretty much looking forward to seeing how many people submit to this. It's like not only one of my favorite releases from them, but also one of my favorite soundtrack albums ever. Like, once again, like much like Discovery, they do a really, really great job at just complementing, the music in with the stunning visuals. Even if the movie itself may not be as good as, say, Interstellar 5555, I do have to admit that the music is still excellent. Please do go check that soundtrack out and fill out the forum if you're interested. So yeah, we've made it to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like, share this one with your friends if you want to, and leave a comment down below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe as we're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.